Hey, this is Dave Ing. So I'm working on removing the trunk latch on the Nissan Rogue today for replacement. So the three mounting bolts are underneath this plastic protector on the inner trunk lid, and so we have to remove that. The best way to do that is to start from the upper plastic piece here. I use metal in the salvage yard, but you can use plastic pry tools when you're at home so you don't mar anything. And these clips come straight out. So you'll just be careful not to break those. You'll be a little nicer at home. Those are what the clips look like. And so that panel will come straight out. And then what I do here is loosen this. So this part of the panel, the black panel, is tucked underneath this one. So I just will go and loosen that, and just be really careful because the plastic gets brittle and parked, especially when you're in heat over the years. And so you just get that loose. Okay, like there's a light right here, and I just loosen this on the right, and you can just kind of pop this guy out, and he's connected with a connector right there, and we're gonna remove that so that way he doesn't, when this plastic piece comes down, it doesn't wreck the light there. Yes, you'll just press down on that. Now, the next thing I do here is you've got to release these clips. There's a couple different styles of my pry tool here. Looks like you go in and just pry that out. Pretty simple. But there's another one that has a push button that you press down and then pry out the outer ring of it. Okay. And then we might want to take out this handle once we start getting the plastic loose. So we're going to go in here and just kind of pull down. Woo, and the whole tray in the yard, you get wet. So everything came out, and you might want to replace any of these clips that come out or they get stuck in the body of the car. And so you'll just put those back in, work them out, and put them back in when you're done. So we have the three 10mm bolts right here, and we're just gonna hit it with an impact in the salvage yard. You'll just use whatever 10mm is available to you. Try not to let the bolts go flying. The latch comes out of the front here, and you'll see the electrical plug plugged in right there. Okay, so I'll just press on that to release it. Okay, so here we go. It is a 4-pin connector. I'm finding that you'll find these cheap on Amazon, but the electrical plugs don't fit properly. I was carrying these from SKP no longer, so I'm here in the salvage yard sourcing used ones for people on eBay. So I'll have a link to eBay and the OEM part number in the description. I hope that helps. We'll see you next time.